Hello friends! Hello YouTube! Hello. I'm sorry I was waiting for our air conditioning to turn off because it's very loud. Or not air conditioning, sorry. It is winter here in Canada. I was waiting for the furnace to turn off, everyone. Hello! Let me know if you guys can hear me, if everything sounds good, if everything looks good. Hopefully it does. It probably doesn't look that great on YouTube. I should probably upgrade to like my overhead camera or something when I'm just doing one of these like sit down videos. But hello! Joe Wolo, I'm pretty sure your name is Jordan. Correct me if I'm wrong. Also, I'm sorry if you didn't want anyone to know your name. But I'm pretty sure it's Jordan, but hello, welcome to the stream. Francis is in the chat. Bored to play, hello, welcome. I'm a little bit nervous. I don't know why, for some reason I think of streaming on YouTube as more nerve-wracking than streaming on Twitch. I stream on Twitch constantly, so I don't know why I am nervous. Quality is not terrible. Okay, yep, I'm Jordan. Awesome. Your microphone is a bit quiet for me. Okay, let me know. I can probably turn it up if you want me to. And I can also just like move this a little bit. You guys might see the arm right here a little bit, but is that better? I can like make it so the microphone is closer to me. Let me know. But hi everybody. This is my first ever live stream on YouTube, and I'm so happy to have you guys all here. Lisa, hello. Jamie, hello. Bored to Play, I think I said hi to you before, but Bored to Play is in the Twitch live streams all the time. Also, I might be looking over here periodically because that's where my iPad is. Also, yes, I pretty much wear a toque every single day. And you guys are probably like, Jenna, wear a different toque. No, this is the toque that I'm wearing, okay? But yeah, today we are going to be doing a video of all of our games, unplayed games off of our shelf of opportunity. I call it shelf of opportunity. Some other people call it shelf of shame, but it's not a shameful thing. It is a positive thing. It's the games that we have the opportunity to play for the first time, which I'm very excited to show you guys. Also, Fallen Angels, hello, welcome to the stream. Melinda, hello. Samantha, hello. Caroline, oh my goodness, there's so many new names. Best at Star Trek. Do you really have a shelf of shame? Yes. I think before I started this video, I had like a little bit of time to count all of the games here. We have a bunch of smaller games up on the table here, and then a bunch of bigger games at the bottom. I think I have about 30-ish unplayed games, and then some more that are expansions that we will go over at the end. But yes, basically I wanted this video to be one that you guys can kind of help me figure out what games to cover next. These are all the games that we have the opportunity to play, and I want to... What are you saying, Francis? 3 hours minimum. These are the games that I would love to know what ones you guys want me to cover on the channel. Obviously, I'm going to eventually get to all of these games on the channel, but I do want to know like what ones you guys are most excited for. Hello from Australia, Adam. Hello, welcome to the stream. Neopet84, I love your username. Shout out to all the people that played Neopets when they were young, because I sure did. Quite a bit. Marina, hello. Oh no, I'm gonna be outed by my horrible skill of not being able to read usernames. Or opposite of skill. It's not a skill. I do not have the skill of reading usernames. But YGOR, Yegor username. Welcome to the stream. Francis says, Jenna says this will be a short 1 hour stream, but there are a lot of games. There is. But I'm just gonna like quickly go through them. We're not gonna like chat about the game too much. We're just gonna go through. I'm gonna show you guys all of them. And then you guys can kind of just in chat let me know which ones you're most excited for. 3 hours minimum. When your shelf of opportunity is as large as mine, it becomes very shameful. Well, Tom, do I want to know how many games you have on your shelf of shame? It's not a shelf of shame, I'm telling you. You should be proud to tell me how many games you have on your shelf of opportunity. Because it's the more games there, the more opportunity, you know? It's the best way to do it. I'm drowning in my unplayed games. Bored to play, I'd love to know how many you have. Mostly because Jenna will talk a lot. Yeah, you're right, Francis. I will talk quite a bit. You can't shut her up. You can't do it. How is that possible? My shelf of shame is in my downstairs cupboard that I keep closed. So yeah, shame. Jordan, no one should be ashamed. It's normal here in the hobbies. It's very normal. 30-ish unplayed games. Unplayed isn't bad. Hello, Liz. Welcome to the stream. How many total games do you think you have? Probably, I haven't counted in a while, but probably getting towards the 200 mark. So I feel like 30 of those 200 unplayed. I feel like that's not horrible. That's not horrible at all. Do you play a game every day? Well, if you count BGA as playing a board game every day, then yes, I play multiple board games every day. But I would say that sitting at the table and playing a physical board game, I don't think I don't think I play one every single day. There's some days that I end up having to like film or something. I think I only have 5 to 6 on my shelf. Oh my goodness, wow, Neopet. That's really good. Amanda, hello. Jenna, talk a lot? Nah, yeah. If you guys did not know, now you know, I talk a lot. And it's funny because I get some comments on like YouTube videos. I've always gotten them on YouTube videos where they say, you talk too much, like stop talking so much and like get to the point, but it's just me, okay? You're just gonna have to deal with it. You are just gonna have to deal with it. Just checked again, 46 as a percentage of my collection. It's like just under half. Okay, that's not bad at all, Tom. That's not bad at all. Joy in boxes, yes. I'm pretty sure we have 100 on our shelf of opportunity. That's amazing. 100 opportunities to play a new game. Love that. One expansion unplayed, Parks, Wildlife, and Turing Machine, as it is still making the journey to my house. Well, Specialized to Dirt Shelly, I think that's what the username is. That's really good. That's really good that you literally only have one board game that hasn't even made it to you and then one expansion. Out of 400-ish. Okay, that's good. Okay, so I do think that I am going to get right into showing you guys all of these games. Like I said, I don't want this video to be too crazy long. It is going to be like in place of a video for today. Typically I would have an upload go up today, but I decided this would be a better video to just have it as like a live stream so you guys can kind of chat while I show you the games and tell me which ones you're most excited about. So yes. Hello, John Beasley. John Beasley is my dad, everyone. Hi, Dad. I'm doing a BGG challenge to try to get my unplayed number to 0. I'll be happy with just less than I started with this year. Yeah. Actually, this is kind of related to that, is that in February, so moving into February in 2 days, this is kind of like a goal of mine, is to get a lot of these unplayed games played. So that's kind of why I'm showing you guys them all today, and then you guys can kind of tell me which ones, either here in the live chat or on like in the comments, you guys can tell me which ones you want me to play first so that I can cover them first on the channel. So yes, any that I play in February will be in the February monthly wrap up. But yeah, there's a lot to go through, so we're gonna get started. Pow pow. Who else is in here? Oh, I thought I saw Francis say Tim. Hi, Tim. The real cue is, how come we've only had one gaming session so far, Jenna? Tim, we've never had any game. Oh, wait, we have. We have had one. I forgot about that one. The epic one. Yeah. Tim, you just need to travel to Canada. Come stay in our igloo here in Canada. You need to just come here and then we can play. Or Francis and I really do want to come back to California, so we'll just come back to California. I'm at 32, not including expansions. That's awesome. I think we're at about 25. Okay, so we're all around the same. I don't feel bad about my shelf of opportunity. Again, not shaming. No shame. I used to mountain bike, now I use my expensive bike to ride in a circle in a parking lot being chased by my daughter. Aww, that's so cute. Most highly anticipated game for me. Ooh. What is your most highly anticipated? Millefiore, yeah, is what I just bought since it took 4 years to release in the US. Oh yeah. Hello friends, I know, I need to make a trip up north. Yes, you can go visit Foster the Meeple, Jeff and Jamie, and then you can come back down to Ontario and visit Francis and I. Just do a little board game road trip, if you will. Oh wow, I have one exit game, tickets unplayed, or one exit game unplayed. Nice. Okay, so without further ado, everyone, let's get into all of these smaller games that I have here. There's some here that have been on my shelf of shame for a bit. I'll kind of let you guys know like how long they've been on the shelf of shame. But let's do the smallest two first. So these two here are unfortunately on my shelf of shame. These are two button shy games. One is Rove, the results-oriented versatile explorer. Button shy games are really obviously small games, and they're really awesome puzzle games that I absolutely love. I've already played Food Chain Island, what is the other one? Ugly Griffin Inn, as well as Sprawlopolis. And these are the two that I still need to play. So Rove, you're like moving different cards around, and you're trying to get the cards in a certain formation by using other cards in order to move them in specific ways. And then the second one that I have still yet to play is Unsurmountable. So this is another, both of them are solo only games, and this one is about going up a mountain, like a snowy mountain. You guys can see there all of the art. I don't know exactly how it plays. I think you are putting out like a tableau of cards, and whenever you put out a card, you have to attach to like a certain little path, and the card will then tell you something to do. So this card here, when you place it down, it says swap two cards that are touching on the mountain. So I think you're just like trying to make it so that you have like a full path down the hill or something like that. Also, if you guys see me pointing or like looking over here, it's because this is where our monitor is, and that's the only way I can tell if things are in focus and being able to show you guys. So yes, those are the two first games. 2 down, 20 something more to go. Oh yes, and you have to meet up Tim with Board to Play, because we all need to learn Dwellings of Eldervale, and we all need to learn it together. Sarah, hello, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Jenna, we need a family game night. Well, parents, if you guys would just play some better games instead of just party games, and just, you know, let us teach you some more difficult games, maybe we could have more game nights. I'm just kidding. Of course, we can have a family game night, and we can play some party games for sure. But I also think that you guys should play some more difficult games. My goal for 2023, guys, is to make my parents play some more difficult games. Just gonna force them to play them. Beasley! Yeah, so John Beasley is my dad, if anyone wants to know. Just visit all of us Canadians, Tim. Yes. Tim's just gonna do a little, what is it called? Tour around Canada. Tim Chewin tour. Melinda, have you played? Well, I'm not gonna answer that. I don't know what that game is. Rove is great. Have not Star Trek. Highly recommend. Ooh. My significant other is sitting at 123. Or no, my shelf. I saw that as SO, like significant other, but it's shelf of opportunity. My shelf of opportunity is sitting at 123, but I have another 12 or so coming. Ooh. Well, that is a lot of opportunities right there, Sarah. I like the fact that Jenna picked Merchants of the Dark Road. I'd like to play that game. Best of Star Trek, I definitely recommend. I absolutely love Merchants of the Dark Road. I've played it now, both multiplayer and solo, and I really, really enjoyed the solo. I want to get to the table solo again, actually. Come on, it's all about the party. Dad. Oh my goodness. Okay, so next up, we are gonna go to some smaller card games here. The first one is actually the Castles of Burgundy card game. I don't know how I feel about this. This was sent over by Ravensburger. They sent over Strike as well, Strike the Dice game. That one is very fun. I will be talking about it in the monthly wrap-up this Friday, but the Castles of Burgundy, the card game, I absolutely love Castles of Burgundy, but I don't know how I'm going to feel about the card game. They are like very small cards. I haven't even like unboxed it yet, but they're very small cards. I don't know how exactly this is going to play and if it's going to be similar at all to the base game of Castles of Burgundy, but I am very excited to give it a try for sure. There is also a Castles of Burgundy dice game, which I would love to try as well, because I am a huge fan of roll and writes, but I'm also a huge fan of card games, so this one should be fun. I do want to get that to the table, and it's pretty awesome because you can play it solo, which I do love a good Castles of Burgundy solo sesh. That is for sure. Major sass in the Beasley fam. Yes, there is. Major sass, Jordan. I live to make you feel better, Melinda. Aw. Where are you in Canada? I'm in Halifax. So we are in Ontario, about an hour out of Toronto. We don't typically go into Toronto very often because we don't love Toronto, but we do live just outside of it. And yes, next up, we got two Christmas themed card games, which I was so sad because I brought both of these to Mexico. We went on a week trip to Mexico literally like the week before Christmas. We were supposed to get back on Christmas Eve, but our flight got delayed and we actually didn't get back until Christmas Day. But I brought both of these to Mexico hoping that we would play them, but unfortunately we didn't. They are both from 25th Century Games. This one here is Christmas Lights, a card game, which I read the rules for this one and it does sound like a lot of fun. It plays up to 6 players, so that is also nice. We do love playing card games with like a lot of people, with like family and stuff, so I think this one will be fun. It's not Christmas anymore, but I feel like maybe we can play it not during Christmas. We will see. But then I also have Holly Jolly. This is another one from 25th Century Games, and this is another Christmas themed card game. It is from Ben Pinchback and Matt Riddle, which is the makers of Three Sisters and Fleet the Dice game, which I absolutely love. So those are two more card games that we need to get to the table. ASAP, even if it's not Christmas anymore. It's fine. We can play Christmas stuff, not Christmas, right? J&J's is not good for my shelf of shame or shelf of opportunity. Yes, Sarah, I 100% agree. Whenever we go to J&J's, I cannot leave that store without buying like more, or without buying just like one game. It has to be like a pile of games, because I always like to support them, but then I also just, they always have so many games that I want. So yes, I absolutely love J&J's. If you guys do not know, that's our like friendly local game store here where we live. I spend way too much money at J&J's when I'm visiting. The rents. Oh my goodness, I love how there's so many like local people here. That makes me so happy. Thank you guys so much for joining. Okay. I have dedicated to play all of my shelf of opportunity, already found an amazing game. I was too intimidated to try it for years. Oh, nice. Hello, Heather. Welcome to the stream. Strike is a great little quick game. Yeah, my parents absolutely loved Strike. I got it out for the first time at their house, and we played it, the three of us, like over and over and over again, and it was pretty awesome. The card games have more Castles of Burgundy feel, but I love the quickness of the dice game. Yeah, but Castles, back on the shelf of shame, maybe a pass. Yeah. I graduated high school with Ben. What? You graduated high school with Ben Pinchback? What the heck? Yeah, you can't go for just one. It's just a waste. Yeah, exactly. We're like 45-minute drive away from J&J's. So it's always like we have to make a trip out there. And if you go there, you have to get multiple. You have to get multiple games. Okay, next up is yet another 25th Century Games game. I think there is one more in the pile, but this is actually a new one that just recently came to retail. This is Gacha, which I absolutely love the theme of this game. This is kind of mimicking the like Japanese vending machines, which I absolutely love. In those like little plastic balls, you like get the vending machine, a little toy, and it's just like random. It looks very cute. It looks like a very just like light-hearted card game where you're trying to collect sets of different things. I absolutely love the art on this one as well. And it is 2 to 6 players again. So this is another one that I can bring to family game nights and have, you know, a lot of players in it. I found that over the last like few years, we discovered that we don't have a lot of games that we can play with a lot of people. Typically when we get together with Francis' family, we have 6 of us, and it's always so hard to find games for the 6 of us. So yes, I am very happy that we got a few like card games and different little games that we can play 6-player. And then next one is one that I've been wanting to play for a very long time. This is a beautiful game that was sent to us by the publisher, which was Grimoire Games. And this is, opposite of a 6-player game, is actually a 2-player only game. And that is Wizards of the Grimoire. How beautiful is this box? Can we just talk about this? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. It is a, like I said, 2-player card game, like a head-to-head duel kind of card game where you are dueling as wizards and like doing different spells and stuff. It looks really, really cool, and I'm very, very excited to play it. That's that. This one has been on our shelf of shame for quite a bit, so I do want to get this one to the table soon. But that is Wizards of Grimoire. Also, I apologize for like not really being able to keep up with chat. I'm going to try my very hardest. But you guys are like talking amongst yourselves as well. I recently put that together. Nice. Did you like find a picture of Ben Pinchback in like your yearbook or something? Rio Grande announced expansion for one of my favorite games, Beyond the Sun. Oh yes, I did see that. Hoping it comes in the next couple of months. They are targeting first quarter. I was like, what is Warder? They are targeting first quarter. I took my brain a second to figure that out. Wish list never ends. Literally, Caroline, it's a struggle. I like get a game and I'm like so excited to have it and play it, and then I play it, but then there's still so many games out there that I still want. Like it's literally never ending. But I love it. My heart stopped when you did that tour of J&J's video. Probably a good thing. I live so far from Ontario. Yeah, it's a really hard store to go into and not buy anything. But again, we don't usually go to J&J's with the hopes of not getting anything. Whenever we go to J&J's, we do have plans of getting stuff. We like have wish lists and we look for the ones that we want and stuff like that. So yes. My wife and I came home with Paint the Roses, Merchants of the Dark Road, 5211. I think that's the one that's like Azul related, right? It's like a card game, but it has Azul on it, I think. I've seen that one before and I'm like, what the heck? Is this even like related to Azul in a way? I don't know. And Chunk, is that Chunk? Chunk from the Goonies. Oh, fun. From J&J's, very nice. More local people, what the heck? I played Beyond the Sun on BGA. Been wanting to play for ages. I didn't know that Beyond the Sun was on BGA. It just made me really want the actual game. Yeah. Good evening, Jason. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Oh my goodness, I am so far behind. Middle Class Joe, hello, welcome to the stream. Got Captain Sonar on my last trip to J&J's. Excited to try it next weekend. Is Captain Sonar one that you can play with a lot of players? I think Tim might have talked about that one on one of his videos, where I think he like purchased either Sonar or Captain Sonar, but then I guess it's the opposite one that he got was the one that played with lots of people. I don't know. I forget, but I remember seeing one of those. Meet my meeples. Hello, my very first time ever watching a live stream and I'm enjoying this. That makes me so happy. I will say that I end up like chatting a lot, so I apologize, but we will continue. I always feel bad like missing people's comments. But anyways, next up is quite a heavy one. This is on tour. This is from boardgametables.com. Or they actually now just recently changed from boardgametables.com to Allplay. So yes, this is technically from Allplay. And this is on tour Paris and New York. We do have the original on tour and we actually love that one. This is just different maps. I believe it plays the same. And you just get 2 additional maps, which is Paris and New York. This is a roll and write where you are rolling 2 ginormous dice and you are trying to put those 2 numbers into your map in specific spots that cards were flipped over with, and then you're placing them in there and you're trying to get like ascending numbers in different spots on your map in order to make tours around the specific places, so either Paris or New York. It's a very, very hefty box here. I believe it plays up to 8 players, which is amazing. Let me show you guys one of the maps. So it is, I believe, double-sided. Yes. So you have Paris on the one side. Wow. Very reflecty. And then New York on the other side. And like I said, you're trying to get like different routes, I guess, of numbers in like ascending order and stuff connected. Very fun. And then I don't know, I forget what maps you get for the basic on tour. I think it is Europe and the United States, I think, but this one is like a little bit more specific to what places and what maps. I have a game called Fire in the Library that has a box like Wizards of Grimoire. Nice. Yeah, I absolutely love those types of boxes where it has like the magnetic closure. Ooh, it's so nice. Game stores are so fun. Oh, it's like an adult candy store, literally. Star Trek. That's exactly what it is. Francis and I go into a board game store and we literally sit there for like hours or walk around for hours just like looking at the board games. It's pretty awesome. Roger, hello, welcome to the stream. Amanda and I played a couple new games recently. Nice. What games did you guys play? Let me know. There is an Azul artwork version, but not related to Azul in gameplay. Okay, good to know. 5211 first came out without the Azul theme. It didn't do very well. I wonder if that's why they slapped the Azul theme on it later. Yeah, I feel like whenever I do see that, like, no shame to the game, I'm sure it's a great game, but whenever I do see that game, it's in the sale section of J&J's, but I'm sure it's like a nice little card game. There's two types of Captain Sonar. Sonar is 2-player turn-based, and I'm assuming Captain Sonar is the larger player count one. 5211 just has Azul style artwork, but it is a fast, fun card game. Oh, look at who's here. Look at who decided to join. Come here, Penny. Oh. Come here. Penny has joined. Penny has joined everyone. Does everyone want to see Penny? Come here. Whee! Here she is with her little t-shirt. Jenna, are you a fan of dungeon crawlers? I right now am not, but I feel like I haven't really experienced dungeon crawlers really. I do have one game that I think is considered a dungeon crawler. We've also played Gloomhaven once. Actually, there might be a few dungeon crawlers in what I'm going to show you guys. But yeah, I think it's a genre that I would like to explore more for sure. Bunny Kingdom. I love Bunny Kingdom. I really want to try Bunny Kingdom, actually. I'll buy the popcorn. Hello, welcome to the stream. Each player has their own board. Oh, fun. Okay, thank you. I really love when the boxes become a part of the gameplay. Thinking of Don't Go In There. Oh, I really liked that game. I played that on BGA. It was very fun. The box becomes the dice tower. Very nice addition. Nice. Okay. Let me grab another game. This one here is a game that I have no idea how it plays, but it is a 2 to 3 player game, and that is Mantis Falls. So this is on our shelf of opportunity. Mantis Falls, a game of trust. Like life, a cooperative that's only really cooperative sometimes. Huh, interesting. But that is another one. We did receive this from a viewer, which is so nice. So thank you so much to the person that sent this over. But yeah, I have no idea how this game plays. So we will see how it goes. Mantis Falls. But I've heard good things. I have a friend named Laura. Shout out to Laura if you're watching. She is Moon Society Games over Moon Dice Society. I love how you know, babe. Thanks. But she plays it all the time over there and says that it's amazing. So I need to try it. Pupper alert. Hello, Floof. My shelf of opportunity is under my computer desk so that no one knows how many games I still need to play. That's a good way to do it, Zamillion. That's a really good way to do it. Penny says, hi, Dad. Try to keep the shelf small, wife says. Yes. You can try, but it's not always gonna happen. I literally just learned about Don't Go In There today on the Dice Tower, but couldn't find on Board Game Bliss. Not sure where to find it. Would love to find before Halloween. I'm sure you can probably find it. Julie, if you go on to, there's a website called Board Game Oracle, which is a great place. If you just go there and then choose what country you're in, it actually shows you, you can type in any board game and it actually shows you different online places that have that specific board game in stock. So definitely recommend that. But next up is another two-player game, a head-to-head two-player game. That is Haven. This is by Red Raven Games. I actually purchased this secondhand from a convention that we went to back in, I think it was like August, possibly. Or maybe it was June or July. Sometime in like the summertime, we went to Breakout Con in Toronto, and they have a thing called the Bring and Buy, and I purchased this one for, I think it was $15. But I really enjoy Red Raven Games, so I purchased this one, and Francis and I have still yet to play it. Don't even know how it plays, but Red Raven Games, everyone. Ryan Lockett. Even though it's illustrated by Ryan Lockett, but it's actually designed by Alf Siegert. So, very excited to try Haven. Oh, hello! Emma's for Meeple. Welcome. So jealous you have Haven. Yeah, I'm very excited. I'm surprised we haven't gotten that one to the table. That's one that I just want to play it so bad, but we just never go for it. I don't know why. Okay, next up is one that you guys might have seen if you watched our haul video. I will be showing the ones that I showed in the haul video not too long ago, but I'm just gonna go quickly through them. One that we purchased while we were there is Paladins of the West Kingdom. We actually purchased this from J&J's. And this is our last one that we needed in the trilogy of the West Kingdom. So yes, very excited for this one. We've already played Architects and we already played Viscounts. We just actually played Viscounts for the first time like 2 weeks ago. And now we just need to play Paladins. I do have a few expansions for some of the West Kingdom to show you guys in a second, but I'm very excited to play Paladins of the West Kingdom. I've heard that is a lot of people's favorite out of the trilogy, but we will see which one ends up being our favorite. I think right now it might be Viscounts over Architects, but I'm not sure. Mantis Falls sounds really good, or really cool. Yeah, I'm very excited to see that one because I have like no idea what it's about or how it plays. Scythe or Arc Nova? Can't decide. Ooh. Out of those two, I think Scythe for all the meeples. I don't know if you're deciding which one to purchase, but I do think that Scythe is really good. But both of them are honestly amazing. But yes, Scythe is amazing. We need more viewers to click the thumbs up. Aw, pizza, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Everyone go give this video a thumbs up. Thanks everyone for being here. There are 74 people watching and I don't know why. I appreciate you guys being here and hanging out. I apologize for again, not being able to keep up with chat, but I'm trying to read them all. And I'm still trying to keep this video going too, because I feel like some people are gonna watch this after as a video and they're going to just be like, oh my god, this chick never shuts up. So anyways, next up is two small box games by Davir. One of them I purchased off of the Facebook Marketplace and one of them Davir sent over. That is this one right here. This one kind of just showed up at my doorstep and I am very excited for this game. This is Savernake, I think that's how you pronounce it, Savernake Forest by Bezier Games. I believe this is a new release that is going to be coming out. It is absolutely adorable. Can we just talk about this box? And basically it says on the back here, winter is closing in on the forest and all of the animals scurry about trying to put together a nice pantry so they can make it to spring. Clear their paths and help your friends spend their cold days under the warm blanket of a full belly. Are you kidding me? Adorable. So that is Savernake Forest. I'm very excited to play that one, get it to the table. I think Jeff and Jamie from Foster the Meeple talked about it in a recent video and they said they enjoyed it, so I'm very excited. And then the second one here is also from Davir, and that is a flip and write, I believe, called Castle Party. And I purchased this one secondhand on Facebook Marketplace. I've heard some good things about it. Michelle and Billy over at Second Start to the Left has talked about this before. I believe Foster the Meeple also talks about that as well. And it looks like a fun little Halloween themed roll and write, so very excited about that. I really want to try Haven. Okay, great. Thanks. I'll try Board Game Oracle. Yes, Julie, definitely recommend it. Board Game Oracle, I literally check it like almost every day to see if like the board games that I most want are back in stock, aka Dwellings of Eldervale and Twilight Inscription. Those are like two that I'm just like constantly checking for because I want them so bad. Board Game Oracle is the best. That's how I track down some Everdale expansions. Yes, nice. Do you prefer being taught all of the rules before starting a game or jumping in as soon as possible and learning as you go? Ooh, that's a good question. I think most of the time when we're learning games, we just put on a how to play as we're setting up and kind of just like watch the how to play as we're setting up, and then normally like we get like a gist of the game and then we just jump in and kind of learn as we go. Usually the first like few turns are a little bit rocky, so I think we do like kind of both. We like watch a video to make sure we know the gist of the game, and then we just jump in, and if we have any questions or anything, we kind of just look for the answers as we go. If we like run into anything that we don't know anything about. So let us know how you guys like Mantis Falls. We've been looking at that one. Okay, I will definitely let you know, Mitch and Morgan. Would love to see someone do a side-by-side comparison of the West Kingdom games. I do think that Monique and Naveen over at Before You Play, I think they did like a comparison of all three of them, but that is actually one thing that I want to do in the future. Once Francis and I do get played Paladins, or do get Paladins played, there we go, English is hard. Once we get it played, we will definitely do that. I will say that I want to play all of them without any expansions, do the video so that I'm just doing what I know about them without expansions, and then once we have all of them played, just without the expansions, base games only, then I will go into expansions. I'm trying to like see where I ended off here. BRB, you gotta take the dogs out. Sounds good for all the meeples. It's just you, Jenna. Is that to me saying that I talk too much, Dad? We'll definitely let you guys know when we get around to playing it, yes. Jane J's is ordering Savernake for me. Very nice. That's Jamie's fault. That game looks adorable. Yes. Savernake Forest looks so cute. Castle Party, heard that's good. Yes, I'm very excited. Vortac Games, hello, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Appreciate you. Vortac is from over on Twitch, which if you guys are watching this video right now, definitely go and follow my Twitch channel, The Board Game Garden, over on Twitch. We do play like playthroughs on Twitch every Tuesday and Friday, if you guys do not know. Okay. Oh. I have 4 more games up here, and then we're gonna get into some bigger games. Next up, we have Longboard. This was the fourth and final one that I was talking about from 25th Century Games. Huge shout out to them for sending all of these over. I really appreciate it. But this is Longboard. This is another one that I brought to Mexico, hoping that we were going to play it in Mexico, but we did not. This is by Reiner Knizia. I really enjoy his games, so I'm sure I'm going to like this. It is a little puzzly game about making surfboards, I guess. It looks very fun. A little bit of like set collection and stuff with the colors of the surfboards. Gather your materials, build your boards, earn achievements. Sounds like a fun little card game, so very excited to try that one. Penny is hurting my leg. Oh! Ugh. Ow! You hurt my knee, dude. You hurt my knee, dude. I want to play Dwellings. Yeah, I want to play it so bad. Dwellings is on my shelf of opportunity, playing with a majority of French people, so will be played solo with the ghost. Looking forward. Very nice. My daughter did the art for the Porcupine Shield in the base game for Cora Quest. Aw, that's amazing! But she's just too young to play it, so I didn't purchase immediately, and I regret it. Oh no! Hopefully you can get a copy, Zamillion. That is adorable. Longboard is really fun. Good to know. Just got dog park expansions. Dog park has expansions already? This dog is so funny. She's just laying on our table. Yeah, I really actually want dog park. Dog park looks really good. Wayfarers is surprisingly simple once you get into it. Just lots of icons to memorize. Amazing game though. Yeah, what Francis said. What crunchy game are you playing these days? Shorty Dancer. Hello, welcome to the stream. What crunchy game are we playing these days? I would say, yeah, Wayfarers of the South Tigris was pretty crunchy. Unconscious Mind was pretty crunchy. What other one? What other games? What other games, Penny? I think that's pretty much it. We haven't really been playing a lot of like really like difficult games. Tapestry we just recently played. That was pretty crunchy. How many games are in your collection now, and do you foresee a cap on the total number you'll keep? Why can't I speak English? My wife and I what is wrong with me? My wife and I are 292 and have serious conversations of calling down to 100. Well, Nicholas, at this point, I don't know. I feel like we can still fit quite a bit in here. We have another shelf over there that we've started for all of like our party games and like big group games, which I really like. We have one Kallax here and then two bookshelves there. I think if we ever get to a point where we can't fit any more on any of these shelves, which I will say, like, these can be turned like this, so I still have lots of room. Ooh. So you guys will know when I do like YouTube videos and all of the shelves back here are all full, and there's no games like forward, you'll know that we're running out of space. But that's pretty much it. We still have lots of space, so whenever I just can't fit anymore. I'm curious about the fabric on your table. Is it some kind of carpeting? So Julie, it is actually a like felt material. It's like a gray felt. Really like it. The only thing is that it's very hard to play roll and writes on. So we chatted about possibly buying the things for the top of this table from Board Game Tables, aka All Play. They have this table here, which is the Jasper table, and they have like inserts that you can put on top, or like wood things that you can put on top to make it a normal table. So we've thought about doing that. Can you guys see Penny? I don't think you can. She's like just here underneath the camera. Love Penny's fit. I know, right? She's so cute. She always wears her little sweater. It's very cold here in Canada, so we have to keep her warm in her little sweater. Just joining now. Hi, Jenna. Hi, Monster Mash. Welcome to the stream. Love you, Jenna. Gotta go. Have a great night. Shorty Dancer, appreciate you. Love you too. Have a good rest of your night as well. What are your thoughts on Tapestry? Ooh, well, Rebecca, I'm not going to say yet, but there will be a video coming out sometime in the near future about Tapestry. I will be chatting like shortly about it in the monthly wrap-up that's going up on Friday. But yes, I'll just say I'm playing, I think, 2 or 3 games on BGA right now, so maybe that might tell you a little bit of a sneak peek. I have over 20 games heavier than 2.9 weight. I haven't played yet, plus a lot more heavy games I've only played once that I need to try again to get a firm opinion on. Yeah, there's a lot of games, heavier games that we've played once. We've only had like one solid opportunity to get them to the table, and we haven't been able to get them to the table after that, so. Calling is painful and cathartic in equal measure, yes, yeah. I really don't want to do it because I love games so much. Got Millefiore in and I'm excited to play, very nice. Is this your first live chat? Karen, it is. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? I'm interested in Genotype for solo since you streamed it. Oh, Monster Mash, Genotype is so good. I definitely recommend. But anyways, let me quickly get through a few more games and then I will catch up on chat. The next one is one that I just recently purchased. I was purchasing some card sleeves off of Board Game Bliss, and I was like, I can't purchase just card sleeves, so I did add this to my cart. This is Super Skill Pinball. This is by WizKids, and this is the 4K version. I think there are a few other ones, and there's also like a Christmas movie version as well. But basically it's a roll and write where you are playing different pinball machines. This one comes with like 4 different pinball machines, and it looks very fun. And I've heard a lot of good things. I watched Ruel English, Jenna. Stop talking so fast. Ruel Gaviola played this on stream over on Twitch, and it looked very fun. So I'm excited to play that one. I think I might play that one solo sometime soon. And then we also have My Little Pony. This is a Adventures in Equestria deck building game by Renegade Game Studios. And this is another one that I really want to get to the table. Apparently it is really, really good solo. So I might play this one solo sometime soon. I was never like the hugest fan of My Little Pony. I think it's very cute. But Renegade Game Studios does a really good job with the like deck building games. They have a ton of different ones. They have G.I. Joe, they have Power Rangers, a bunch of different ones. And honestly, out of all of their deck building games, I think this theme is the one that I like the most. So I'm very excited to try that one. And then lastly, for smaller games, this one right here is in a very interesting size box. But this is Streets. This is by Sinister Fish Games, and they sent this over a really long time ago. I feel really bad I've had it in the collection for a while, on the shelf of opportunity for a while, but they sent Streets and they also sent Villagers. We've played Villagers, really, really enjoy Villagers, but we haven't had an opportunity to get Streets to the table. So I am very excited to play this one. I believe it is a tile laying game. It looks very, very fun, and we really enjoyed Villagers, so I'm sure we are going to enjoy that one as well. And that is everything for like the smaller games. I now have to try to get a bunch of games off of the floor, so I'm going to do that in a second. They have neoprene mats for the Jasper now. We recently got that table. Yeah, I think they did send this one to us, which like I still am just speechless that they did that, but I did like a huge video over on my main channel doing like a makeover of our board game room. So they sent this over and it had this like felt kind of material on it, and I really like it, but like I said, I think we are going to purchase the like top part of it, just because I enjoy roll and writes so much. I definitely want to get that just for me and for when we do play roll and writes for sure. Super Skill Pinball is very fun and lots of people prefer it solo, so I really think you will dig it. Yeah, I am so excited for Super Skill Pinball. Don't play pinball at any count other than solo, trust. Okay, sounds good. Gotta run, I'll be checking the VOD in the morning to see what we need to add to our games night playlist. Sounds good, Board to Play. Thank you so much for joining, I appreciate you. Have a good rest of your night. I liked pinball at 2, FYI. Okay, so maybe Francis and I can try it. Would you rather see a Scythe movie, a Flamecraft movie, or a Sleeping Gods movie? Oh no. Okay, well I will say right now, I haven't played Sleeping Gods yet. That's actually going to be a game that I show you guys in a second. But we haven't played Sleeping Gods yet, but out of Scythe and Flamecraft, honestly, I think I would want to see a Flamecraft movie. I think that would be very cute. Obviously, I think it would be more of like a children's movie. So that would be like a cute movie I'd want to see, but then I would also want to see a Scythe movie because that sounds pretty freaking sick. Super Skill Pinball does a fabulous job imitating a real pinball game. Yes. It looks super cool with like the little ball that you move around. Streets is also on our shelf of opportunity. Would love to have Villagers. Villagers is really good, Caroline. I definitely recommend. Castles of Burgundy card game is fun, but takes up tons of table space, and there's many types of cards that can get confused. It's surprisingly similar to the base game. Really? Oh, interesting. I'm really interested to know how like similar it feels when you play. I saw that video when researching tables. Really? That's awesome. Yeah, I had so much fun with that video. Like redoing our whole board game room. It was a good time. Okay. Let me grab this guy here. Ooh. Okay, so next up on the shelf of opportunity, we have Sleeping Gods, which Francis and I are still in a campaign of Near and Far. So we do want to get that one finished, but then we also have just a bunch of campaign games that we really want to get into this year. So we need to finish up Near and Far so that we can start some other ones. But yes, Sleeping Gods is definitely going to be on the list of campaign games to purchase, or not purchase, play in 2023. And we also have the Sleeping Gods Dungeons expansion. Excited about that. And then I will also mention we haven't gotten Artisans of Splendid Vale to the table either, so that's another campaign game that we need to play in 2023. Agreed that Castles of Burgundy dice game is one of the best roll and writes. Dude, I'm so excited. I think I might just purchase Castles of Burgundy dice game myself. Tell Francis I got my shipping notification for Frosthaven. Oh, snap. Francis wants to get Gloomhaven to the table so bad. We are, I think, going to play Gloomhaven Jaws of the Lion very soon. Okay. You have to play through Familiar Tales. I think you'd love it. Yeah, that's one that I really, really want, Rebecca. It's like super high on my wish list. Okay, next up, we have One Box, or Box One. This randomly showed up on my doorstep. Yet again, another wonderful viewer. Actually the same viewer that sent Sleeping Gods to us, which huge thank you to you. You know who you are. You are wonderful. But yes, this one just showed up and I'm very excited for it. It is a solo escape room game. Pretty freaking cool, by Neil Patrick Harris. So that one is going to be an experience that I'm going to have by myself. Next up, oh my goodness. Sam from Lord of the Board is going to be very happy about this one. We got John Company. John Company 2nd edition. I have no idea how this plays. Sam, he kind of like went over how it plays on the Board Games of the Year video on Tim Chuan's channel. But yeah, this was Sam's game of the year, so we're gonna have to play it. It looks very, very complicated, but I am very excited to give that one a try. Oh my goodness, we're getting through them, guys. Next up, Oros. Yeah, I'm so excited for this. So this was sent over to us by Lucky Duck Games, so huge thank you to them. But Oros looks absolutely wonderful. Very excited to get this one to the table. It looks like a really, really cool puzzle. Everyone has like their own board, and there's like a main board as well where you're like pushing tiles and stuff. It looks super cool. You're like forming mountains and doing things with volcanoes. 1 to 4 players, so you can play this solo as well. So that's another one I'm excited to get to the table. Oh, Francis, or not Francis, Penny, do you want off the table, sweet girl? She's just sitting. Do you want Mama to get you off the table? Come here. Okay, bye. See you later. See you later, dude. We're really excited to start Sleeping Gods next week. Nice. Drifting Lily, I'm so excited for you to start that. Curious about Splendid Veil. I think I might start Splendid Veil solo. We will see. It doesn't technically have a solo variant, but I really don't want to wait to find a group for that. I kind of just want to play it multi-handed solo. Someone in the Discord, the Board Game Garden Discord, which if you're not part of the Discord yet, I will have it linked down below. But someone over there said that they played it solo, two-handed, and it was pretty good. So I'm very excited to play this beauty right here. Okay, next up. Ooh. There's so many games. Okay, next up is another campaign game. We have Gloomhaven Jaws of the Lion. Francis got this one for his birthday, and I think this might be the next one that we jump into after we are finished Near and Far. We might just have to start doing a bunch of campaign games at the same time. Typically, we've tried to, like, if we start a campaign, that's the only campaign that we do. But I think we might have to have a few going at one time. So Gloomhaven is most likely going to be the next one. Gloomhaven Jaws of the Lion specifically. Yesterday I beat one of the Dungeon Pages games. Ooh, Dungeon Pages is actually one that I got like the print file for, and I'm gonna try that one very soon. Aw, man, I'm really enjoying this, but I don't want to leave, but I need to join my wife to watch one of our shows, Unbelievable on Netflix. Now that the kids are in bed, this was super enjoyable. Congrats. Well, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. Julie, have a good rest of your day, rest of your night. Enjoy your show. Did I say Unbreakable? I think I might have said Unbreakable. Unbelievable. What was your first game you played as a solo player? Ooh, Tiffany, that's a good question. What was the first ever game that I played solo? It must have been a roll and write for sure. I think it might have been, what is it called? It was like a pretty easy game for sure. Rolling Realms, maybe? It might have been Rolling Realms that I might have played solo first. It definitely wasn't like a big game. But yeah, I think it might have been Rolling Realms. I should go back and see like what my first one was. Gloomhaven Jaws of the Lion is great. I'm so excited. It's definitely like one that I want to play to work up to playing Gloomhaven with Francis, so I'm very excited. Jaws of the Lion started a campaign game explosion for us because it was so fun. Now we have Gloomhaven, Frosthaven, and have picked up probably 5 other campaign games. That is amazing. Love that. Okay, next up. This is probably going to be one of the next games that I play off of the Shelf of Opportunity because this game I want to play so bad. Look at how beautiful this game is. This is Gartenbau by 25th Century Games, and I need to get this to the table. This is literally the board game garden in a board game, so it needs to get to the table. You are building a garden out of tiles. It just looks amazing, and I need to play it right now. And you're like layering tiles and stuff. It looks very, very cool. So that is Gartenbau. Next up, we have Dale of Merchants. This was sent over by the same viewer. Huge thank you to you again. But this is the like collector's box. It has a bunch of different animals in it. And then it also has space for you to add all of the other Dale of Merchants decks to it. So I'm very excited to try this one out. Apparently it's amazing. I haven't really heard a lot about it here on YouTube, but I really want to look into it more, see how it plays, and then get it to the table and then share my thoughts on it because, like I said, there's not a lot of people talking about it here on YouTube, and I'm surprised because it is absolutely beautiful, and it is a deck building game where you literally play as like different animals. How is that not being talked about more? I don't know. That's a game garden game. It really is, Vortac. It is. Ooh, I love the look of Gartenbau. I definitely want in my collection. Yes, it is beautiful. And if you like tile laying games, I'm sure it's going to be one that you really enjoy. We play Gartenbau. I love it. Also, I won, so biased. Love that. Okay, I think we're pretty close to being done. I do have 3 games from Bezier Games. We have this one right here, which is Suburbia. I have heard some amazing things about Suburbia. I know that Starla from Our Family Plays Games, she absolutely loves Suburbia, and I'm very, very excited to play it, see how it plays. Again, it is like a tile laying game where you're building a city, and it looks so fun. The city building board game. Yes, please. Absolutely want to play that very, very bad. So that's Suburbia. We also have Maglev Metro. This is a route building game, I believe, where you're picking up passengers and delivering them to different places. It looks absolutely fantastic, and I am very excited to play this one as well. I believe all of these games from Bezier can be played solo too, so Maglev Metro can be played solo, Suburbia can be played solo. There's going to be so many solo games I can play. I'm so excited. And then lastly from Bezier, oh no, this one can only be played 2 to 4. This is Whistle Mountain. I'm very excited about this one. Also, what is happening on my screen? Very excited about this one, Whistle Mountain. I heard the Brothers Murph talk about this one in their top games. I think this was on Mike Murphy's top board games. I don't know what number, but it looks interesting. There's like tile laying, but then also like worker placement looking things. Very cool looking. And I've heard some good things about it. So those are 3. Suburbia, Maglev Metro, and Whistle Mountain. I feel like they've been around for a bit, and I've heard some really good things about them, so I'm excited to get those to the table. But yeah, we have 2 more games, and then I'm just going to go through all of the expansions that we need to play, and then we'll be finished. So we're getting there, guys. How long have I been streaming? Because I said that this was going to be an hour-long stream. Pretty sure I've been streaming for longer than an hour. An hour and 15 minutes, so. What game have you owned the longest but still haven't played? I think it's been one of my expansions. I'll tell you guys, there's a few expansions that we've had for a very long time that we have not played. But for games, I think it might be Streets. I think Streets might be one that we haven't played, or Wizards of Grimoire. I think those are the two that have been in the collection for the longest that we haven't played. But we do have a few expansions that we've had in the collection for like a solid 2 years, and we still have yet to play them, so that is not good at all. Gartenbau is on my shelf of opportunity. Yes, Sarah, get that to the table. We spoke to the company about Dale of Merchants. They have a game also called Dawn of the Peacemakers. Oh yes, I have heard of that one. That's no longer made, but it was not popular, which surprises me because it looks like Dale. Oh yeah, I really love their art. Snowdale design, which speaking of, I will actually just bring this one up to the screen. Oh, Lands of Galzier. So this one is actually from the same publisher that did Dale of Merchants, and this whole like universe that they've created is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if Dawn of the Peacemakers was from the same like universe, but it's absolutely beautiful. I love the art so much, and this is more of like a story-driven campaign game from that universe, and I cannot tell you guys how excited I am to play this one. This is another one that you can play it solo, so this might be one that I just dive in solo. I'm not sure. I think this might be one that Francis will enjoy as well, so maybe I will wait on this one until Francis wants to play it, but Lands of Galzier, narrative adventuring in an open world. Are you kidding me? I'm so excited for this. So that is another one, like I said, in the same universe as Dale of Merchants. And ooh, look at this, guys. Look at how beautiful this looks together. Definitely putting them beside each other. Obviously they're from the same publisher, so they want them to look the same, but that's pretty awesome. The last big game is this one right here, which I did show this one in the haul the other day, so I'm not going to show it too much, but this is Descent. Definitely a type of game that I would not normally be drawn to, but it was sent over, and I am genuinely so excited to just dive into this game and kind of push myself out of my comfort zone. I think someone asked earlier in the video, like, if I enjoy like dungeon crawlers, and I do think that this is considered a dungeon crawler, possibly. But yeah, I am so excited for this one and cannot wait to play it. It looks pretty over the top and epic and very exciting. So that is the last of the games, guys. I do have expansions though, so we'll get into those. We hope to carry Snowdale stuff soon. Yes, hopefully you can, Vortak. Maglev is a great one. Ooh, I'm excited. Board Game Queens, welcome to the stream, by the way. Yeah, Maglev I'm really excited about. I've seen it be talked about. I saw that they had like that Kickstarter of like the different maps to add to Maglev Metro, so I am very excited to just play the base game and see what all the hype is about. Whistle Mountain has a solo mode on BGG you can try. Oh, Greg, thank you so much for letting me know. That is good to know, because I was a little bit sad that they didn't have a solo mode on that one. Maglev is good. Oh, that's awesome. I'm excited to hear that you guys like Maglev. I think Dice Tower talked about Dawn of Peacemakers and said it was the worst game ever? Really? I'm also going to sneeze. Oh no! Just kidding, I'm not going to sneeze. Does anyone ever have that issue where their body's just like, yep, you're gonna sneeze Just kidding, you're not. You're not going to sneeze. Only Mike likes that game. Yes, I think Mike Murphy likes Whistled Mountain, but I don't think Nick does. Wizards of Grimoire is pretty fun. Yeah, I'm excited to play that one. Evening, everyone, and Jenna, late to the party, lol. Michael, welcome to the stream. I apologize you missed most of the games, but you are going to see expansions. I will say that. I need to grab all the expansions from over here. Oh, it's so heavy. Oh no, you guys can see them all. Okay, we'll just quickly go through the expansions. I don't have any more room on the table, unfortunately. So you guys are gonna see them. Ta-da! Okay, first, I picked up Parks Nightfall expansion, an expansion that I've been wanting for so long for one of my favorite solo games, Parks. So, had to pick that one up, and this one is going to be getting to the table very soon. Next, I think this might be the expansion that we've had for the longest without playing. That is Seven Wonders Cities. This is one I think I purchased 2+ years ago, and we have still yet to play with the Cities expansion. I think we're just too lazy to learn how to play it. And whenever we want to play Seven Wonders, we just play with the Leaders expansion, which we know like really well. So yes, we really need to get this one to the table. I think it might be on my like one of my 2023 play challenges, so it will definitely be getting played this year, 100%. Poll for folks related to expansions. Keep expansions separate or in their boxes, or fit into the base game if you can. Ooh, I want Lands of Galzier. Fit in base game if I can. In base, but I keep the boxes in the attic. I think most of the time, actually that's a good time for me to talk about it with this. Most of the time I do put expansions into the base box, which that is why the Tuscany box is empty, because I did put Tuscany into the base game. There's nothing in this box. We have yet to play with the Tuscany expansion for Viticulture, but that is one that I want to play very soon. And then these 3 expansions here are expansions for the West Kingdom series. So we have the 2 expansions for the Architects of the West Kingdom. So we have Works of Wonder as well as Age of Artisans. We are going to play those ones eventually. But like I mentioned a little bit earlier on in the video, I want to play all 3 of the base games of West Kingdom, make a video on those, and then we will go in and add all the expansions. So those are 2 for the Architects. We have no expansions for the Viscounts of the West Kingdom, but we do also have City of Crowns for the Paladins of the West Kingdom. So I still need to play the base game of Paladins, but I'm excited to try all of those. But now that we have played Viscounts, I do want to get some of the expansions for Viscounts. We also have this one here. This is another expansion that we've had for a very long time. I think it might almost be tied with Cities for Seven Wonders, but this is the Quacks of Quedlinburg, the Alchemist expansion. I don't know why we haven't played with this. I think it started off that we didn't think we could play it until we got more of the upgraded bits for Quacks of Quedlinburg, because we purchased the upgraded bits from BGG, and we thought that we couldn't play with this because this included chips, and if you had both cardboard and plastic in the bags, you could be able to tell the difference. But as far as I know, I don't think there's any chips in the Quacks of Quedlinburg, the Alchemist expansion. So I think we can just play with it, even if we got the upgraded bits. But anyways, lastly, we have this guy right here for another newer to us game that we just played this weekend. and that is Role Player. We also got the Monsters and Minions expansion. This one adds different monsters that I believe you're like preparing for so that your character that you build can fight against the specific monsters, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I am so excited for this. We played Role Player this past weekend and absolutely loved it. It was funny because we actually played Role Player the day before we played D&D for the first time. We actually played our first campaign of D&D yesterday, so it was kind of cool, I say kind of way too often. It was very cool playing Role Player and kind of building up those characters, and then the next day going and having our characters in D&D. It was very fun. Okay, so that is everything that we have on our shelf of shame, guys. I believe it's about 30 games and about 7 or 8 expansions, I think, which isn't horrible. I think it's pretty good. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining for today's first ever YouTube live stream. I appreciate it. Let me catch up on chat, and then we're going to call it a stream. So I think this stream will end up being about an hour and a half. So half an hour longer than I thought, which is fine. Whenever I live stream over on Twitch, it's usually about 3 hours. So this is pretty short compared. Supposed to hug yourself when you sneeze. Fit in base if possible, leaves more room on the shelves for more games. Exactly. I will say that I have a really hard time with throwing out any of the expansion boxes. So I do have some like in a closet, but I feel like it's so useless to have the expansions just like sitting around empty. So I really need to push myself to get rid of the expansion boxes because they're just taking up space. But Streets is pretty new. That's why you don't speak about Shelf of Shame, Jamie. Yeah. Also good to know I'm in the majority. Feel guilty getting rid of expansion boxes. Yeah, I do too. Don't worry, Marina. Whistle Mountain Outlaws is the print and play solo expansion. I am sure you have the right tools to get it printed and played. Yes, I sure do. Jenna, what is the best solo game for newcomers? Dad, are you wondering because maybe you guys are gonna get into some solo gaming? Does mom want to solo game? Is this why you were asking? Have you played Explorers of the West Kingdom? Is it, I think it's the North Sea, right, Vortak? I think it might be Explorers of the North Sea. But I have not played any of the North Sea trilogies, which I would love to eventually. I am officially obsessed with Shem Phillips and Sam McDonald's like different designs, so I am down to play those. I'm betting she'll say Dungeons, Dice, and Danger for newcomers. I would say for solo newcomers, Railroad Inc. is really good. It's like a really simple, chill roll and write. That's good for newcomers. But I guess you just said best solo games, so it doesn't need to be a roll and write. I will say that roll and writes are very good. Calico is a good one, and Cascadia. Those are both soloable. Really enjoy those. Rolling Realms is probably a good one as well. And Parks is a good newcomer solo game as well. And for all the meeples, said Dungeons, Dice, and Danger, and I will say that that's a good one too. In my opinion, Gentle Rain is the best solo game for newcomers. I want to try Gentle Rain so bad. I'm pretty sure, is it not in print anymore? I feel like someone said somewhere that it's hard to find. Easy to learn puzzle that plays in a short time. But impossible to find. Yes, that is what I was thinking. I just backed the Role Player new Kickstarter and got all of the Role Player games. Oh, Vortak, that is awesome. I really do want, now that we've started playing Role Player, I really want the Fiends and Familiars expansion for it. That like you can get like little familiars, little pets. It's so cute. So true. I wanted to buy it for Xmas for family, but couldn't find it. Yeah. We'll have to work together, people, to find some copies of Gentle Rain. Well, now after this list, I just added 7 more games to my wish list. Oh no, Neopet. You should wait until I play them and let you know how they are before you get them. You gotta know how they are before you buy. Or, not necessarily. You can just buy them if you want. Honestly, I do that with a lot of games. I'm not gonna lie. It's a struggle that we all have here in the board game community. You just want to buy games. You don't know how they play. You just want them. That's just simple as that. How did your D&D session go? M is for Meeple. I don't know if it's Mitch or Morgan or both of you, but our D&D session went amazing. It was so much fun, and I even got more into like the role playing than I thought I did. It was fun. I really want to continue it. I think we said that we're going to try to do it every 3 weeks, maybe once a month. We're going to get together and play D&D together, and we're in this like fun world, and we kind of like left off that session a little bit of like a cliffhanger, so it's like super fun that like we ended off in like a different spot, and now we're all like, where are we now? What's gonna happen next? So very, very excited. If you guys do not know, I started playing D&D for the first time yesterday with my sister and her husband, as well as my brother and his girlfriend, and then Francis and I. So much fun. Absolutely love it. And I'm excited to continue it. I am a druid, which I think I was going between druid and cleric, but I think I made the right decision. I'm very excited. I also do need to look more into the list of druid spells and stuff like that for the next time that we play, because I was a little bit like, wait, I need to look at my list to see what I can do. So yeah, very excited for our next session for sure. I have a tote bag for solo games that I take to work with me. I love that so much, Sarah. Great stream, Jenna. Have a good night, everyone. Rebecca, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it. My iPad just died as well, so give me 1 second. I need to open the chat on my cell phone. Please hold. Please hold. All right, there we go. My dad says maybe. Yeah, so Dad, if you ever want to know, the next time you guys come over, I'll get a list of ones together. And like, if you guys want to try, if Mom wants to start doing some solo gaming, I will give her some games to take home and she can try them out if she wants. Oh, not Jenna, but I think Pandemic is one of the better ones for new players. Good puzzle, lots of replayability. Sprawlopolis is another good one. Yes, I can give you guys a few of like the little small ones to take home to play. I'm sure Mom would love them. Or you, if you wanted to solo game too, Dad. I hope this will start a trend with other content creators. It was great. Aw, Liz, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for joining today, and I'm glad that you enjoyed it. That makes me very, very happy. I was a little bit nervous to start streaming here on YouTube, but honestly, it's the same as streaming on Twitch, and I can just kind of just sit here and hang out with you guys and chat, and it'll be up on YouTube for forever, so that is awesome. Before, like when I stream on Twitch, I've always wanted to re-upload them onto YouTube, but there's this like big long thing that I would have to do, and or I guess there's not. I think there's a way for you to directly upload to Twitch, but most of the time I want to like re-edit my Twitch streams because they're usually like playthroughs, and I feel like I talk too much, but I think I just need to get over that fact, and just, if people don't like the amount of like what am I trying to say? If people don't like the amount that I talk, they just don't need to watch. So yes. Great job, Jenna. Thank you so much, Vortac. I love how you said hold. Over on Twitch, we have a command. Whenever I need to read rules, you do command hold. It's both of us. So glad that you had a good time. Druids are awesome. Yes, I am so happy that I picked a druid. I was loving it. Time to go, guys. Congrats, Jenna. Love you, Jenna and Francis. Thank you so much, Dad. Thanks for joining. I appreciate you. Love you. Have a good sleep. Can't wait to see you guys and do a family game night. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to end off the stream here so it is not super long. Thank you guys again for joining for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing all of the games that we have on our shelf of opportunity. If you are watching this as a YouTube video, please down in the comments let me know any of these games or expansions that you guys want to see coverage on here on the Board Game Garden. I would love to know. Everybody in chat, thank you so much for joining. Till the next, Jenna, congrats and continue the great work. Michael, thank you so much. I appreciate it. If you guys want to join the Discord, everything will be down below. We have an awesome Discord where we hang out, talk about board games. We play games on BGA, all those things. I will have the link to that down below. Also, a link to my Twitch channel if you guys want to see some live streams of me playing some games. I also do want to play some games here on YouTube as well, so I'll probably be doing some live streams here. But yeah, definitely go check out the Twitch channel. I also have a Board Game Garden Patreon if you guys want to support the Board Game Garden. Definitely go check that out. I'll have that link down below. And yeah, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for joining, Sarah. M is for Meeple. Gary, thank you so much for joining. Vortac. Dad, you're probably already gone, but thank you. Liz, Joker, thank you. Rebecca, everyone that's been hanging out here, appreciate you all. And hopefully you guys have a good rest of your night. Goodbye, friends.